joining me for lesson 5 from the workbook of A Course in Miracles. Lesson 5 is, I am never upset for the reason I think. I'm never upset for the reason I think. This idea, like the preceding one, can be used with any person, situation, or event you think is causing you pain. Apply it specifically to whatever you believe is the cause of your upset, using the description of the feeling in whatever term seems accurate to you. The upset may seem to be fear, worry, depression, anxiety, anger, hatred, jealousy, or any number of forms, all of which will be perceived as different. This is not true. However, until you learn that form does not matter, each form becomes a proper subject for the exercises for the day. Applying the same idea to each of them separately is the first step in ultimately recognizing they are all the same. When using the idea for today for a specific perceived cause of an upset in any form, use both the name of the form in which you see the upset and the cause which you ascribe to it. And I think it's interesting to note here that the form is actually like the named emotion. So the cause in any form, did it come as anger or did it come as sadness? So when they say name the form, they don't mean name like the event and then like why you think you're upset about it. It's just you name the emotion and then you name what happened and then for the reason I think. So their examples are, I am not angry at blank for the reason I think. I'm not afraid of blank for the reason I think. So this can happen during the day when any kind of upset comes up during the day. You can practice the idea. And then also it says that this should not be substituted for actual practice periods in which you first search your mind for sources of upset in which you believe and forms of upset which you think result. So also, if you're finding it hard to be indiscriminate and certain things are coming up and you don't really want to apply it, or some things feel really big and some things really small, it says to say before you practice or you sit to search your mind, there are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. So then what we're going to do is just examine our mind for whatever is disturbing us or causing us pain, causing me pain. So now I'm going to sit and just be with whatever is causing me pain. And then within my own mind, I'm not going to say these out loud. I'm just going to give about a minute to kind of see what is causing me an upset. Well, I can share out loud. If you want to pause the video and take time on your own to practice, and I'm going to go ahead and say some things out loud that are coming to me. I am not worried about picking a paint color for the hall for the reason I think. I am not anxious about staying within budget financially this month for the reason I think. I'm not worried about a family member and their judgments on some of my decisions for the reason I think. I am not feeling overwhelmed with how much I need to organize and move in this new space I'm in for the reason I think. I'm not stressed about all the home improvements that I want to make or need to be made for the reason I think. And then I want to pause here because it also says that even if something's just disturbing you a little bit, say it. And if it's disturbing you a lot, to say it. So I'm not frustrated that this is like the 5th time I've done this video for the reason I think. I'm not stressed about all of the work I have to do around the house for the reason I think. I am not a little mad at myself for not walking outside today for the reason I think. And then if you're noticing that certain big upsets you're having a hard time not really wanting to share them, to say to yourself, I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purposes of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. So anything that's coming, even if it's big, I'm not frustrated at myself and at myself for the reason I think. I am not feeling lingering jealousy towards someone for the reason I think. I am not hurting after a really deep soul connection ended and that relationship ended for the reason I think. And then if you do find that resistance to saying big and small upsets right together, to make that statement, I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purposes of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. And then to search your minute for no more than a minute. And then to, again, anything that comes up that's causing pain or disturbing you, to say it. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed practicing with you or whoever is watching and being in a shared space. It's really nice to share a practice that has been really helpful for me. This is my first time through the workbook, and I'm just so grateful to kind of be sharing as I'm going along with it. I wish you a wonderful day and a lot of courage and peace and quick recognizing when disturbances arise and remembering to apply. I'm never angry, for example, at something for the reason I think. I'm not frustrated with blank for the reason I think. As things come up during the day, even late to work, I'm not frustrated with traffic for the reason I think. Anything that comes up during the day, I hope you keep it in mind. And that concludes our lesson. Again, thank you for joining me. Take care.